The first light of dawn stretched lazily across the peaks, brushing the jagged edges of the mountain with a tender glow. It was not hurried, not anxious, not striving to arrive. It simply came. A gentle sigh of color, a slow awakening that touched everything it met. Shadows softened, the air shimmered with a quiet warmth, and the mountain, immense and patient, breathed in the new day. There was a stillness here that seemed almost alive, a presence older than the birds that stirred or the streams that began to murmur in the distance. The mountain did not rush, did not fret over the sunrise or the day ahead. It simply was. Every ridge, every stone, every curve of its surface held a calmness that had endured countless seasons, countless storms, countless silent nights. To watch it was to feel time stretch, to feel the slow pulse of existence flowing without hurry. A gentle breeze lifted the scent of wet earth and pine, carrying it down the slopes and into the valleys. The mountain inhaled a slow, measured breath, as if tasting the day before it even arrived. It had witnessed thousands of mornings, each unique yet familiar, each carrying its own quiet revelations. And in that timeless witnessing, there was a lesson, though not spoken. There is no need to rush, no need to push. There is a rhythm to everything, and in time, all things find their place. Above, the sky lightened in shades of rose and soft gold. Clouds moved like drifting thoughts, neither urgent nor demanding. The mountain observed them, unshaken, knowing that even the most fleeting worries will pass, and even the most stubborn storms will yield to calm. Each ray of light that touched its slopes seemed to say the same thing. Be present, be patient, allow yourself to simply be. And so the mountain stood, ancient and enduring, holding the quiet in its very bones. It did not command the day. It did not demand attention. It simply offered its presence, vast and steady, a silent companion for anyone willing to notice. If you were there, listening, you could feel it too. The slow, gentle rhythm of patience, the deep, unspoken calm that comes from knowing that time moves not in haste, but in gentle unfolding. Breathe with the mountain now. Inhale slowly. Feel the vastness around you. Exhale, letting any tension drift away like morning mist. The light is soft, the air is warm, and the mountain simply waits, quietly and patiently, welcoming you to this day, to this moment, to this breath. The mountain watched as the world shifted around it, quietly, without interruption. Winter came first, draping its slopes in a blanket of snow, soft and still. The wind whispered through the icy pines, carrying the hush of frozen streams and silent valleys. The mountain did not resist. It did not wish for warmth or fret over the cold. It simply received the season as one receives a visitor, with presence, with patience, and with acceptance. Days stretched long and pale, and the sun hung low, glinting on the snow like a silver promise. Each flake that fell seemed unique, yet fleeting, a reminder that even the most delicate moments are part of something vast and enduring. The mountain, vast and unmoving, held the snow in its embrace. It bore witness to the quiet, to the stillness, to the subtle pulse of life beneath the frozen earth. And as you listen now, you may feel that stillness too, settling in your own body, inviting your mind to soften and release. Spring arrived without announcement, a gentle stirring of life. Buds emerged, shy and tender, unfurling toward the light. Streams awoke, trickling over rocks that had slumbered beneath ice. Birds returned, their songs delicate and irregular, filling the air with uncertain joy. The mountain welcomed the growth, observing the cycles without impatience. It understood without words that all things change, and that change itself is a teacher. Life blooms and fades, storms rage and dissolve, and yet the mountain remains quietly steady, reminding us that patience is a quiet strength and acceptance is a form of grace. Summer lingered like a soft sigh. Warmth drenched the slopes, the sun painting golden highlights across the cliffs and meadows. Flowers danced in the breeze, and insects hummed in rhythmic harmony. The mountain did not strain to hold the heat or the light. It absorbed it gently, letting the sun's energy flow through it, sustaining its presence. The days felt long, yet unhurried, and in that expansiveness, there was an invitation for you to breathe slowly. to notice the gentle passage of time, to feel the continuity of life around you, even when your mind wants to rush forward. Autumn came with quiet colors, leaves turning amber, rust, and gold. The mountain observed as the forest prepared to rest. There was a letting go, a soft sigh in the air, a recognition that all things must release before renewal can arrive. The mountain did not grieve, it simply held space for the transition, modeling a calm patience that was not forced, but simply lived. And as you imagine the rustling leaves, you may feel the same release within yourself, a gentle loosening of tension, an invitation to surrender to the rhythm of existence. Through each season, the mountain remained, unchanged in its vastness, yet attuned to the world in motion. Winter, spring, summer, autumn. They passed through its slopes like whispers, leaving lessons of impermanence and endurance. And now, in this quiet moment, you too may feel the subtle pulse of time, the gentle unfolding of life, the patient rhythm that exists when you allow yourself simply to be. Breathe with the mountain, breathe with the seasons, and notice the serene unfolding of each moment, soft and unhurried. The mountain stood, immense and unwavering, while the world below stirred with motion, noise, and hurried lives. Rivers rushed past, towns hummed with the constant rhythm of human activity, and the wind carried the distant echoes of voices, concerns, and fleeting worries. Yet atop its slopes, the mountain held a quiet that was untouched, a stillness deeper than the tallest peaks, wider than the valleys that spread below. It was not a stillness born of emptiness, but of presence, complete, patient, and serene. From this calm, the mountain observed without judgment, simply noticing the movement, the chaos, the ebb and flow of everything around it. And in this observation, there was an understanding. Human minds often spin with thoughts, anxieties, and unspoken fears, much like storms that sweep the land. Yet the mountain remained, steady and grounded, offering a silent reminder that stillness is always available, if only one pauses long enough to reach for it. Now, in this quiet moment, imagine yourself sitting beside the mountain, your body sinking into the earth, your mind softening like clouds drifting across the sky. Feel the weight of your shoulders release, the muscles of your jaw unclench, the tension in your hands and feet dissolve. Breathe slowly, deeply, in rhythm with the mountain's patience. Inhale. Feel the air fill your chest and belly. Hold it, gently, without strain. Exhale. Let the breath carry away all the thoughts that weigh on you. Inhale, hold, exhale. Soft, slow, unhurried. Notice the calm center within you, that silent place that exists beneath the chatter of your mind, beneath the demands of your day, beneath the urge to push forward. It is always there, just as the mountain has always been, waiting quietly, patiently, for you to return. You do not need to force it. You only need to breathe, to feel, to be present. With each inhale, draw in serenity. With each exhale, release worry. With each pause, sink deeper into the awareness that stillness is your natural state. Imagine the mountain slopes stretching endlessly, each ridge and rock holding the calm of centuries. The sun rises and sets, seasons shift, winds sweep across its peaks, yet the mountain remains a pillar of quiet, a constant amidst change. In this way, you too can learn from its presence that even when life rushes and spins around you, you carry within yourself a core of calm that cannot be shaken. Breathe once more, fully and gently. Inhale, hold, exhale, and feel the rhythm of your own body, slow and steady, like the pulse of the earth beneath the mountain. Allow the mind to soften, the heart to rest, the body to sink deeper into comfort. This stillness is yours to return to at any time, a sanctuary as vast and enduring as the mountain itself. A gentle stirring rustled through the trees, a soft sigh that seemed to pass from one valley to another. The mountain felt it first, not with ears, but with a deep, patient awareness that ran through its stones and ridges. The air shifted slightly, carrying a faint vibration, like a note suspended between silence and sound. It was the beginning of a story, arriving quietly, on the breath of the wind. The mountain listened. It had long learned the rhythm of the world, the subtleties of movement that spoke without words. A leaf trembled in the morning light. A small stream rippled across its rocky bed, and the shadows seemed to lean just a little closer. All these signs whispered the same truth. Something was coming, and it was gentle, deliberate, and alive. The wind moved closer, brushing the slopes softly like a hand tracing the contours of the earth. It carried scents of distant forests, faint echoes of rivers, and the warmth of places far beyond the mountain's peaks. In that moment, the mountain knew that the wind was not merely air in motion. It was a messenger, a traveler carrying stories that could not be spoken aloud, stories that were felt rather than heard. And so, the mountain waited, patient as always, as the wind approached more fully. It did not need to hurry. The mountain understood the quiet urgency of arrival, the gentle insistence that every story has its own timing. There was a subtle conversation in the making, a dialogue that required only attention and openness. The wind would speak, and the mountain would listen. Nothing more was needed. If you, too, are listening now, imagine the wind brushing past you, soft and tender, carrying whispers meant only for your mind and heart. Let it reach you as it reaches the mountain, gently, without force, inviting you to slow, to pause, to notice. Feel the air move across your skin, the faint pulse of life in every soft gust, and allow your thoughts to settle like leaves drifting on a calm stream. The mountain senses that a story is approaching, a story carried on the wind's breath. It will speak of journeys and reflections, of moments both fleeting and eternal. And as you sit quietly beside the mountain, breathing slowly, you may feel that story brushing against your own mind, preparing you for the gentle, reflective path that lies ahead. The wind is here. It is time to listen, and to let the stillness of the mountain and the soft movement of the wind carry you into the beginning of the day's quiet tale. The wind moved slowly at first, a gentle exhale from lands far beyond the mountain's sight. It carried the scent of distant forests, the faint tang of rain-soaked earth, and the subtle warmth of valleys bathed in sunlight hours before. As it traveled across the peaks, it whispered through the pines, nudging their needles softly, producing a quiet rustle that sounded like a distant sigh. Every ridge the wind passed over seemed to awaken slightly, leaning into its presence. Rocks felt the touch, cold surfaces warmed by the brushing air. The streams responded with gentle ripples, a soft silver shimmer that danced along their surfaces. The mountain, immense and patient, listened, feeling the rhythm of the wind as it journeyed, a breath connecting places both near and far. Birds in the trees adjusted their wings, as though acknowledging an old friend arriving after a long journey. Their calls echoed softly, harmonizing with the wind's quiet melody. Even the tiniest creatures hidden among moss and grass felt the shift, a subtle stirring that reminded them of the vast world beyond their immediate view. The wind carried more than air. It carried stories. Stories of laughter in distant villages, stories of tears shed in quiet rooms, stories of small victories and silent struggles. The mountain received these tales without judgment, allowing them to pass through its slopes, along its ridges, and into the valleys below. And as the listener imagines this, perhaps you too can feel the wind brushing past your own awareness, stirring memories, emotions, and gentle reflections without pressure, without expectation. Listen carefully, and you may hear the wind as it moves across the peaks, a soft hum, a distant rustle, a delicate song that invites attention without demand. Allow it to touch your senses, to awaken your imagination, and to remind you that every gust carries life. Every movement contains a story, and every moment is a gentle connection to something greater than yourself. As the wind travels, it forms a bridge between the mountain and the world beyond. It is patient, deliberate, and infinitely kind, inviting the mountain and you to listen. With each whisper, it carries the knowledge that even the smallest details of existence are worthy of attention, and that in the quiet presence of observation, the mind can rest and the heart can soften. Breathe with the wind now. Feel its slow, flowing motion brushing past you. Inhale, sensing its freshness. Hold the breath, feeling the subtle movement across your body. Exhale, releasing any tension. Inhale, hold, exhale. Allow the wind's journey to carry you gently, to expand your awareness, and to prepare you for the stories that it will unfold in the quiet dialogue between mountain and sky. The wind traveled farther, its path winding through valleys, across rivers, over forests and fields, carrying with it whispers of countless lives. It hummed softly, each note a fragment of a story, each gentle gust a messenger of experience. Some whispers were light, tinged with laughter and the warmth of joy. A child spinning in a meadow, a quiet smile shared between two friends, the simple wonder of sunlight falling upon dew-soaked grass. Other whispers were heavy, carrying the weight of sorrow. They drifted past, soft sighs of longing, gentle confessions of loss, moments when hearts had broken quietly in rooms where no one could hear. Yet even these sorrowful stories seemed to find a rhythm in the wind, a cadence that was neither urgent nor painful, but accepting. They passed through the mountain slopes, brushing over stone and soil, and were met with the mountain's deep, patient listening. The mountain absorbed them all without judgment. Joy and grief, hope and regret. They were all welcomed into its vast presence, neither praised nor condemned, simply received. In its silence, the mountain offered an example. There is space in the world and within ourselves to hold what comes and let it move through, to acknowledge without needing to change, to witness without needing to fix. The wind's stories did not linger in tension. They flowed, weaving a tapestry of life that was complex, tender, and beautifully unhurried. As you listen, imagine the wind reaching you, brushing past the edges of your awareness, carrying whispers of your own experiences. Perhaps there is a memory that surfaces, a feeling that rests quietly in your chest, or a hope that floats softly in your mind. Notice it, but do not cling. Allow the wind to hold it gently, like a leaf drifting across a calm stream. Recognize the impermanence of each thought, the delicate transience of each emotion. There is no need to push, no need to judge. Simply observe, simply feel, and simply breathe. Inhale, drawing in the freshness of the wind, the life of distant forests, the stories it carries. Hold, sensing their presence within and around you, neither resisting nor attaching. Exhale, letting them flow out gently, leaving space for stillness and calm. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel the mountain's patient presence supporting this inner reflection, a steady foundation beneath your shifting thoughts. The wind continues its journey, bringing whispers from everywhere, moments of courage and quiet acts of kindness, regrets that linger, and joys that sparkle for only a moment, all carried with equal care. And the mountain remains a steady observer, reminding you that every feeling, every story has its place, and that your own heart can hold them with gentle acceptance. Here, in this soft exchange between wind and mountain, between listener and inner self, there is a quiet lesson. You are allowed to feel, to remember, to reflect, and still remain calm. You are allowed to let the wind pass through, carrying its stories, leaving you lighter, more present, more at peace. As the wind drifted gently across the mountain slopes, it began to tell a story, a tale carried softly, like a secret meant only for the mountain and those who listened with open hearts. It spoke of a traveler wandering alone through distant lands, searching for meaning in places both grand and humble. The traveler walked through forests where shadows lingered, along rivers that shimmered in the light of the setting sun, and across fields that stretched endlessly toward the horizon. The traveler sought answers in bustling towns, in the laughter of strangers, in the quiet conversations of friends. Yet each answer seemed fleeting, slipping like grains of sand through open fingers. Some nights were filled with loneliness, when stars shone cold and distant above empty roads. Some days were bright, yet the traveler carried a restlessness, a gentle ache that whispered of something unseen, something just beyond reach. And still, the journey continued, not with urgency, but with the patient step of one who knows that meaning, if it is to be found, is revealed slowly, over time. The mountain listened to this story without judgment. It did not offer solutions, nor did it attempt to rush the traveler toward understanding. Instead, it simply absorbed the tale, letting each word settle like soft snow on its slopes. In this act of silent reception, the mountain demonstrated a profound lesson. There is healing in quiet. There is clarity in stillness. Sometimes the very act of listening, without trying to fix, without needing to resolve, becomes a gentle balm for weary hearts. As you hear this story, imagine yourself walking alongside the traveler, feeling the soft rhythm of your steps, the cool air brushing your cheeks, the earth steady beneath your feet. Notice the restlessness within, but do not chase it. Allow it to exist, like clouds drifting across a vast sky. Feel the calm of the mountain supporting you, a silent presence beneath every step, reminding you that peace is not found in the doing, but in the being. Inhale slowly, drawing in the stillness around you. Hold, sensing the quiet within your own chest. Exhale, releasing any tension or urgency that lingers. Inhale, hold, exhale. Allow the gentle cadence of the wind and the mountain to guide you, teaching that patience and presence are themselves paths to understanding. The traveler's journey was not about arriving, but about noticing. Noticing the softness of the morning light, the sound of leaves underfoot, the whisper of wind through the trees, and in noticing, a transformation occurred. Not sudden, not dramatic, but subtle, like a flower opening after a long winter. The heart softened. The mind rested. The spirit remembered that meaning is not always a destination. Sometimes it is the quiet acknowledgement of life as it unfolds. And now, as the wind continues its gentle passage, let this lesson reach you. Healing is found not in rushing toward answers, but in embracing the quiet between them. Let yourself rest here, with the mountain standing beside you, with the wind brushing softly past, and know that in silence, in presence, in gentle observation, there is a profound comfort that can cradle both body and mind. After the wind had shared its gentle stories, a quiet settled over the mountain. It was not an absence, but a presence, soft, profound, and deep. The mountain held its breath, not out of tension, but out of attentive listening, allowing space for everything the wind had carried to settle. In this pause, there was room. Room for thought, room for feeling, room for the subtle rhythms of life to be noticed without interruption. Notice now, if you will, the space between your own thoughts, the moments when your mind hovers, not pressing forward, not clinging, but simply resting. Inhale, hold, exhale, and feel the gentle pause that exists naturally between each breath. Let your thoughts drift by like clouds in a wide, open sky. Some clouds are bright and light, others are heavier, carrying the weight of old worries. Watch them float past without needing to hold on to them, without needing to follow them. Simply observe and let them move. The mountain, patient and still, demonstrates this art of presence. It does not rush to interpret the wind's stories, nor does it strain to answer questions that are unspoken. It simply allows the pauses to exist, the space between words and moments to stretch. In these gaps, there is clarity, a silent understanding that what is unsaid can be as meaningful as what is spoken. The wind rests now, and the mountain listens, and in this quiet interaction, a gentle wisdom is revealed. Life does not always demand action, and the mind does not always require resolution. As you breathe with the mountain, feel the steady rhythm beneath your own body. Inhale slowly. Hold, sensing the calm it brings. Exhale fully, releasing any tension that may have remained. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let each pause lengthen naturally, like the mountain's shadow stretching across the valley, slow and unhurried. Notice the quiet between each thought, the space between each heartbeat, the soft moments that often pass unnoticed in the rush of the day. Allow this stillness to expand, carrying you deeper into presence. The mountain begins to respond, not with words, but with awareness, reflecting the quiet dialogue within your own mind. Perhaps a gentle thought rises, a reflection on a memory, a fleeting sense of peace, a tiny recognition of gratitude. Observe it without judgment. Let it rest in the pause. Let it exist as part of the vast rhythm of the mountain, the wind, and your own breath. Here, in this shared silence, you may sense the profound lesson of the pause. That space itself can be healing. That stillness itself is a teacher. The mountain does not insist. The wind does not demand. And you do not need to do anything at all. Simply be here, in this quiet, letting the world slow to the pace of a soft exhale, letting the heart rest, letting the mind float lightly among clouds of thought and feeling the calm presence that surrounds you. The mountain stood quietly, a patient observer of the wind and all it carried. Stories of joy and sorrow, hope and quiet regret had passed along its slopes, and now, in the stillness that followed, the mountain reflected. It did not rush to judge, to solve, or to respond. It simply held what had been shared, letting each story settle within its vast being. There was a gentle understanding that sometimes the act of listening itself is enough. From the highest ridges to the hidden valleys, the mountain felt the echoes of each tale. The laughter carried by the wind lingered like sunlight on the rocks. The sighs of grief flowed through the streams, rippling softly over stones that had witnessed countless seasons. The hopes and dreams of distant travelers brushed the slopes as tenderly as morning mist, leaving subtle impressions that would fade slowly, naturally, with the passage of time. In this quiet reflection, the mountain realized a truth. Not every story requires a response. Not every emotion needs a solution. Some things simply exist, and the act of observing them, of holding space for them, is a kind of gentle wisdom. The mountain had watched countless storms, both of nature and of human hearts. It had seen winds rage and clouds gather, only to disperse in their own time. And in every moment, whether calm or turbulent, the mountain remained, teaching that presence is often more powerful than action. As you listen, imagine yourself as the mountain, holding the stories of your own life with patient awareness. Notice the thoughts that rise and fall, the emotions that move like currents in a quiet river. You do not need to chase them or push them away. Simply observe. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Let each breath carry a soft acknowledgement of what is, without judgment, without urgency. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Feel the rhythm of presence, the gentle pulse of observation that connects you to the world and to yourself. The mountain reflects that the world is alive with countless whispers, all deserving of attention and care, yet not all demanding response. By listening fully, without striving to fix or change, one begins to understand the subtle patterns of life, the ebb and flow, the quiet repetitions, the gentle unfolding of events. This awareness brings peace, not because the world is simple, but because your own heart has learned to rest, knowing that sometimes simply observing is, in itself, an act of profound care and understanding. The mountain had witnessed countless storms, from sudden gusts that rattled its cliffs to long, relentless rains that carved valleys through its slopes. Lightning had struck jagged peaks, thunder had rolled across distant ridges, and yet, through it all, the mountain endured. Its rocks remained steady, its roots held firm, and its presence was constant. It had learned that storms, no matter how fierce, eventually pass. In its quiet reflection, the mountain considered human minds, often swept by inner storms of anxiety, worry, and restlessness. Thoughts rise suddenly, emotions surge like torrents, and yet, like the weather, they are transient. There is a rhythm to them, a rise and fall, a coming and going, that mirrors the natural cycles the mountain has known for centuries. The storm within the mind, though vivid and urgent, does not define the landscape of your being. As you listen now, imagine your thoughts as clouds drifting across a wide sky. Some are dark, heavy with worry or tension. Others are light, carrying fleeting joy or curiosity. Notice them without clinging. Notice them without pushing away. Inhale, hold, exhale, and allow each thought to move gently across your awareness, just as the wind moves through the mountain's peaks. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let your mind settle into the rhythm of presence, steady and patient. The mountain does not judge the storms that sweep across it. Rain falls, wind howls, snow blankets its slopes, and still, it remains. Similarly, your mind can observe anxiety without being consumed by it. Your thoughts may rise, but you are not defined by them. Your emotions may swell, but you are not their prisoner. In the quiet reflection of the mountain, there is a model: to witness with patience, to allow without resistance, to remain grounded even as the world and your mind shifts around you. Imagine sitting at the foot of the mountain during a storm. Raindrops fall around you, yet the earth beneath your feet is steady. Lightning flashes in the distance, yet the ground does not tremble. Feel the same steadiness within yourself. Inhale, hold, exhale. Each breath anchors you, a soft and reliable rhythm amidst any inner turbulence. You can let thoughts rise and fade, feelings come and go, all while remaining present, aware, and safe. The mountain's enduring presence teaches that the storms within the mind are temporary. Just as the sun eventually shines after rain, just as the wind calms after a gale, your thoughts settle when observed with gentle awareness. There is peace in noticing without attachment, in holding space for each moment without forcing resolution. In this way, your mind mirrors the mountain, resilient, patient, and serene, no matter what storms may pass. The mountain does not hurry. Its peaks rise slowly, imperceptibly shaped by time and weather, each layer of stone a record of centuries. Its slopes are carved by rivers and winds, not in haste, but with steady persistence. This is patience made tangible, patience as companion, patience as teacher. The mountain embodies the quiet rhythm of endurance, reminding all who notice that life too unfolds in slow, deliberate steps. As you listen, imagine the mountain's vastness, the immensity of its presence, and the unhurried pace with which it moves through time. Feel how it endures storms, seasons, and shifting skies without tension, without complaint. Each moment is accepted as it comes, and each change is met with calm awareness. There is no rush, no insistence, no need to force outcomes. There is only the gentle flow of existence, steady and eternal. Consider your own life and the moments when impatience arises. The quickened heartbeat, the mind racing ahead, the desire for things to happen immediately. Notice these impulses without judgment. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let the breath carry away the tension that comes with urgency. Inhale, hold, exhale. Allow each thought to float by like leaves on a slow-moving river. In this gentle noticing, patience begins to arise naturally, like a soft companion walking beside you, steady and reassuring. The mountain does not demand that the world conform to its pace. Instead, it meets every change with a quiet acceptance, allowing rivers to carve their paths, clouds to drift across its ridges, and seasons to pass in their own time. This patient presence is not passive, it is attentive, compassionate, and enduring. You too can embody this rhythm. You can move through your day with awareness of your own breath, your own pace, allowing moments to unfold rather than forcing them into being. Feel your body as the mountain, steady, grounded, patient. Inhale. Feel the breath rise like sunlight over the peaks. Hold, sensing the stability beneath you. Exhale, letting go of tension, letting go of hurry. Inhale, hold, exhale. Each breath is a reminder that patience is not a distant goal, but a companion always present. It can walk with you, breathe with you, and guide your mind to gentle clarity. The mountain's eternal patience teaches that life is a series of small, unfolding moments. You do not need to grasp, to push, or to control. You only need to notice, to breathe, and to allow. In the stillness of observation, in the quiet acceptance of time, you find a companion that steadies the mind, softens the heart, and carries you gently through the day. Like the mountain, you can embody patience, slow, steady, and enduring, a presence that nurtures calm within and around you. The mountain sat in quiet reflection, listening not only to the wind and its stories, but also to its own stillness. Beneath the vast sky, in the silence of stone and shadow, the mountain became aware of its own heartbeat, slow and steady, a rhythm that had endured for centuries. This quiet was not emptiness, but presence, a deep, gentle connection to the essence of being. In this awareness, the mountain recognized a profound truth. There is beauty in simply listening to oneself. Each ridge, each hollow, each whispering leaf became a mirror of the mountain's own inner calm. It was a reminder that self-connection does not require words, nor achievement, nor effort. It exists quietly, patiently, and always accessible when we allow ourselves to notice. As you listen, allow yourself to sense your own inner echoes. Inhale, hold, exhale. Notice the subtle rhythm of your body, the quiet spaces between thoughts, the gentle hum of life flowing within you. Each breath carries awareness, a reminder that your own stillness is as important as the stories carried by the wind. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let your heart speak softly, not with language, but with the pure experience of presence. Now the wind begins to shift its course. It moves closer, circling the mountain in tender curiosity, carrying questions rather than statements, invitations rather than instructions. These questions are not meant to be answered quickly, but felt. They linger in the spaces between thoughts, stirring gentle reflection in the mountain and in you. What does it mean to truly listen? How does one honor both the world around and the quiet within? The mountain, grounded and patient, does not respond in haste. Instead, it allows the questions to rest beside it, like stones placed softly along a stream. In their presence, insight arises naturally. Awareness deepens. Reflection unfolds. And as you imagine the wind's soft inquiries brushing past your own mind, notice how your thoughts settle into stillness, your heart softens, and your attention expands. Here, in the shared silence between mountain and wind, between listener and self, there is a subtle wisdom. Listening is not passive, but active. It is a practice of connection to the world, to others, and to one's own quiet heart. Inhale, hold, exhale, and feel the gentle resonance of this truth as the mountain breathes quietly, as the wind swirls softly, and as you rest in the calm awareness of your own presence. The wind drifted softly across the mountain slopes, carrying a story wrapped in quiet motion. It spoke of a traveler walking alone along narrow paths carved through hills and forests, moving slowly with a heart weighted by fear and uncertainty. Each step seemed both heavy and deliberate, as if the ground itself whispered encouragement beneath weary feet. The traveler faced unseen obstacles, shadows of doubt that stretched long across the path, sudden turns where the way forward seemed unclear, and moments of hesitation when the mind insisted that turning back was safer than moving on. Yet despite this quiet inner turmoil, the traveler continued, sometimes with a faltering step, sometimes with a small, resolute breath, but always forward. As the wind carried this tale, the mountain received it with gentle attention. It did not judge the traveler's hesitation, nor did it push for a faster pace. It only listened, absorbing the story into its enduring presence, a reminder that all journeys, however uncertain, are valid. And as you listen, imagine yourself standing beside this traveler, noticing the courage hidden in each quiet step, the resilience that allows the heart to keep moving even when fear rises. Breathe slowly now, in rhythm with the traveler's steps. Inhale, hold, exhale. Notice how each breath mirrors the act of moving forward gently, without force, without rush. Inhale, hold, exhale. You can feel the soft empathy that arises, the understanding of fear without becoming entangled in it. This is the gift of gentle observation, to witness, to feel, to acknowledge, without being consumed. The wind whispers the subtleties of the journey, a small smile at a sunrise, the warmth of a passing stranger, the quiet courage of taking one more step when the path feels unclear. These details are fleeting, yet they carry weight, teaching that even amidst uncertainty, there is light to notice, moments to cherish, and a rhythm to follow. And so, the traveler moves on, guided by soft persistence, accompanied by the wind's gentle murmur. And you, as the listener, can sit quietly with this story, sensing its truth, its subtle lessons, and its calm, reflective pace. There is no need to hurry, no need to solve, no need to carry the fear yourself. Simply observe, simply breathe, simply feel the quiet courage of another being, and let it resonate softly within your own awareness. The wind shifted softly, carrying a lighter tale this time, one wrapped in warmth and gentle brightness. It spoke of a child running barefoot through a sunlit meadow, laughter spilling freely into the air, echoing across hills and streams. Each giggle was a ripple of joy, a moment of pure innocence, fleeting yet profound, brushing against the edges of the world like sunlight on morning dew. The mountain listened quietly, feeling the lightness in its own enduring way. The laughter was not loud or commanding. It was gentle, tender, ephemeral. Yet its presence lingered like a soft glow on the rocks and ridges. There was no need to grasp it, no need to hold it tightly. It existed simply, fully, and that simple presence was enough. The mountain, patient and vast, absorbed the warmth, teaching that moments of joy, however brief, are treasures to notice and honor. Imagine yourself standing beside the child, letting the laughter wash over you like a gentle stream. Feel the lightness it brings, a lifting of heaviness that may have settled in your chest or mind. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let the sound flow through you, softening tense shoulders, relaxing tight thoughts, and inviting a subtle smile within. Inhale, hold, exhale. Breathe in the innocence, the freedom, the simplicity of unburdened delight. The wind whispers of small, fleeting moments, a shared glance of delight between friends, the sparkle of sunlight on rippling water, the gentle warmth of an embrace. Each detail is a reminder that life, even in its complexity, holds spaces of lightness. And in noticing, the mountain reflects silently, reminding you that joy need not be grand or lasting to touch the heart. It exists in soft moments, fleeting glimpses that, when observed, leave a trace of calm and happiness. As the listener, you are invited to feel this lightness, to allow it to rise gently, like bubbles floating to the surface of a quiet pond. There is no pressure to hold it, to chase it, or to name it. Simply feel it, simply be present with it. The mountain and the wind are steady companions, witnessing and reflecting, allowing the laughter to linger softly without urgency. In the quiet that follows, notice how your own mind has shifted. Perhaps the weight of worries has softened slightly. Perhaps your heart feels a gentle lift. The mountain and the wind have carried this story with care. And now, in your own stillness, you can sense the beauty of small joys, the sweetness of fleeting innocence, and the calming power of simply noticing. Inhale, hold, exhale, and let the child's laughter echo softly within your awareness, a tender reminder that lightness exists, waiting to be felt, even in the quietest corners of your mind. The wind shifted once more, carrying a story touched with gentle sorrow. It spoke of a person walking alone through twilight, their eyes heavy with unshed tears, heart burdened by loss, and spirit longing for release. Each step was slow, measured, as if the world itself leaned in to listen, and each sigh whispered quietly into the vastness, a soft murmur of grief seeking comfort. The mountain, patient and enduring, felt the weight of the sorrow but did not flinch. Its slopes, carved by centuries of rain and wind, had witnessed storms far greater, yet they remained steadfast. In its stillness, the mountain offered silent support, a presence that held without pressure, a calm that allowed grief to flow without judgment. There was no need to rush the heart, no need to fix what ached. Simply being, in the company of patient presence, was enough to begin the quiet work of healing. As you listen, imagine yourself standing beside this person, feeling the subtle rhythm of their sorrow without needing to carry it. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let your breath move with the story, drawing in the cool, steady air that brushes the mountain's peaks. Inhale, hold, exhale. Allow tension, tightness, or heaviness in your own body to soften, like snow melting slowly along the mountainside. The wind continues, carrying whispers of tears shed in private rooms, of quiet prayers offered beneath starlit skies, of moments when grief seemed too vast to endure. And yet, within this sorrow, there is a gentle transformation. Tears become a river of release. Heartache becomes space for understanding. Pain gives way, slowly, to acceptance. The mountain reflects this process, steadfast, patient, and calm. It shows that healing often comes not through force, but through gentle observation and enduring presence. Notice the sensations within yourself as you breathe alongside this story. Each inhale brings awareness. Each hold allows recognition. Each exhale carries a soft letting go. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel the body releasing tension, the mind easing its grip on worry, the heart softening its tight embrace. In the mountain's quiet presence, sorrow is acknowledged and allowed to move, transforming gradually into calm, into clarity, into gentle acceptance. And now, as the wind drifts onward, the story of grief lingers softly, a tender echo rather than a burden. You are reminded that healing does not demand haste, that tears are a language of release, and that patience, quiet observation, and gentle presence can cradle the spirit. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let this sense of quiet support wash over you, leaving behind only the softness of calm, the lightness of understanding, and the gentle reassurance that the heart, like the mountain, endures. The wind settled gently, no longer carrying stories, no longer rushing across peaks. The mountain remained steadfast and vast, and together they shared a silence so deep it seemed to enfold the entire landscape. In this quiet, there were no words, no questions, no urgency, only presence. The mountain listened to the stillness itself, and the wind, flowing softly, seemed to mirror the calm within. This shared silence is not emptiness. It is a space where everything can rest. Memories, emotions, thoughts, and experiences. Each breath becomes a gentle tide, rising and falling without effort. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel the pause between your own thoughts, the quiet interval where the mind can settle like sediment in a clear pond. Inhale, hold, exhale. Notice how the absence of noise opens a doorway to understanding, a space where the wisdom of all experiences may quietly reside. The mountain reflects this truth naturally. It has witnessed countless seasons, storms, and wanderers. Yet it does not speak of them. It does not need to explain, to judge, or to recount. Instead, it simply exists, carrying the weight of time and memory within its silent presence. In its stillness, it teaches that sometimes the greatest clarity comes not from words, but from attentive listening and gentle awareness. As you breathe alongside this moment, imagine your mind as the mountain, vast and patient, holding every experience without pressure. Let your thoughts drift like leaves on a calm river, rising and falling naturally, observed but not clutched. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel the inner quiet expanding, a soft space where your heart can rest and your awareness can deepen. Inhale, hold, exhale. Each breath a gentle reminder that silence itself holds insight, patience, and the quiet lessons of life. In this shared silence, the mountain and the wind begin a subtle, inward conversation. No words are spoken, but a soft understanding passes between them. One presence notices the other. One observes the rhythm of the world, the flow of air, the passage of light and shadow. And in this stillness, there is an invitation for you to enter a similar dialogue within yourself. What arises in the spaces between your thoughts? What gentle truths emerge when you simply sit with your awareness? The mountain's patient quiet offers reassurance. You do not need to force answers or chase understanding. The wind's soft presence whispers that every story, every emotion, every fleeting moment is already held within the vastness of your own mind. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let yourself rest in this shared silence, sensing the profound comfort of being held by awareness itself. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel how the mountain and the wind mirror your own inner calm, and let the quiet guidance of presence settle softly around your heart. Here, in this sacred stillness, the mind learns that silence is not absence, but fullness. It holds the wisdom of all experiences, the lessons of journeys both gentle and stormy, and the subtle truths that often emerge only when we allow ourselves to pause. The mountain rises in quiet dignity, its slopes bathed in soft light, its peaks reaching toward the sky without haste. In this stillness, it begins to speak. Not aloud, not with rushing words, but with a gentle, resonant presence that touches the mind and heart of anyone who listens. You are enough, it whispers through the rhythm of the wind. You are here. You are calm. These words are not commands, but invitations. They unfold softly like the first light of dawn spilling over a quiet ridge. Feel them settle into your chest, your shoulders, your mind. Inhale, hold, exhale. Each breath a gentle affirmation, a tender acknowledgement of your presence, of your being, as it is in this very moment. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let the mountain's quiet voice echo within you, steady and enduring, a reminder that you do not need to rush or change. The mountain's thoughts carry patience and compassion. It knows that the mind often races, that the heart sometimes trembles with unspoken fears, and yet, standing firm through centuries, it teaches that stillness can hold all of this without judgment. Your worries, your anxieties, your fleeting doubts, all may be observed with gentle awareness, accepted, and allowed to rest. Inhale, hold, exhale. Notice how your body responds to this quiet presence, how tension softens, how the heart settles, how the mind floats lightly in a calm space. Imagine the mountain speaking directly to you, each thought a soft brush of wind across your awareness. You do not need to prove anything. You do not need to fix anything. You only need to breathe, to be here, to notice the calm that already exists within. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel these words like a gentle stream flowing through your consciousness, carrying reassurance and warmth. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let the sensation of sufficiency fill every part of you, like sunlight filling a quiet valley. The mountain's voice is patient, not hurried. It does not demand perfection, nor does it offer solutions that must be acted upon. Instead, it embodies a simple truth. Being present, noticing the moment, and resting in awareness is enough. Each inhale, each exhale, each pause between thoughts becomes a bridge connecting your inner calm to the enduring presence of the mountain. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel yourself rooted, grounded, and tenderly supported by this steady, quiet presence. And as the wind stirs gently along the slopes carrying a soft murmur of the mountain's thoughts, you may begin to sense a profound comfort that you are exactly as you need to be in this moment. You are enough. You are here. You are calm. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let this truth sink deeply, becoming part of your own rhythm, your own inner voice, as the mountain continues to stand silently, offering guidance, patience, and quiet reassurance. The wind moves gently over the mountain, weaving through ridges, rustling leaves, and brushing across the quiet streams. It carries with it soft questions, whispered not to be answered aloud, but to be felt, considered, and held in stillness. What does it mean to truly notice? It murmurs. Where does your attention rest when the mind is silent? Each question drifts like a leaf on a calm river, inviting the listener to reflect without urgency, without expectation. The mountain, patient and vast, receives these questions as it receives the wind itself with openness and quiet attention. There is no need for immediate answers, no need for clarity or decision. In the space between thought and breath, there is simply awareness. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel the gentle rhythm of your own breath as a companion to these soft questions. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let them circulate through your mind, not as tasks, but as invitations to explore the present. What does it mean to be alive in each moment? The wind asks, gliding over the slopes and valleys. How do you hold both joy and sorrow without being swept away? Its voice is not pressing, but tender, like the quiet ripple of water over stone. You may notice sensations arising within yourself, curiosity, subtle insights, or gentle contemplation. Simply observe them. Inhale, hold, exhale. Allow thoughts to drift without attachment, letting the questions settle softly within the spaciousness of your awareness. The mountain, enduring and still, mirrors the listener's inner landscape. It reminds you that questions are not burdens to solve, but reflections to notice. Each inquiry is a doorway into understanding, a gentle nudge to observe the self with compassion. The wind continues. What does it mean to rest fully in your presence? How does your heart respond when you pause and simply notice? Inhale, hold, exhale. Each breath invites calm, grounding, and the gentle exploration of your own inner wisdom. As you sit quietly, sensing the mountain's steady support beneath the wind's movement, notice how each question softens rather than pressures. There is no rush, no need to articulate or decide. The wind's questions exist to awaken gentle curiosity, to invite reflection, to create space for inner stillness. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel the comfort of being accompanied, of sharing this quiet dialogue with the mountain and the wind. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let each question dissolve into a reflective calm, leaving only soft awareness, like a quiet ripple fading across a serene lake. The mountain and wind continue their silent conversation, teaching that reflection is not about finding immediate answers, but about presence, attention, and compassion. And as the listener rests within this gentle rhythm, the questions become part of the soft tapestry of awareness. There is peace in pondering without pressure, in noticing without grasping, in letting the heart respond naturally. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel the tender curiosity of the wind, the steady calm of the mountain, and the serene awareness within yourself as you rest fully in this shared silence. A quiet stream winds gently down the mountain, its surface catching the soft light of dawn and the pale glow of twilight. Each ripple reflects the world above, the sky's endless expanse, drifting clouds, the peaks standing tall and serene. The water moves slowly, deliberately, carrying reflections with grace, showing both the mountain and the sky as they are, in delicate harmony. As you listen, imagine yourself sitting beside this stream. Notice how the water mirrors the mountain's calm presence, how each ripple carries the gentle movement of wind and light. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let your mind drift like the surface of the water, holding each thought softly, allowing it to pass without grasping. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel your body relax with the flow, senses tuned to the quiet beauty of reflection. The stream becomes a mirror, not just for the mountain, but for your own inner landscape. Thoughts and emotions rise like ripples on the surface, sometimes clear and bright, sometimes blurred by subtle currents of feeling. The water does not resist, does not judge, it only reflects. And so you are invited to notice your own inner reflections with the same gentle awareness. Inhale, hold, exhale. Observe without attachment, letting each sensation, each thought, each subtle emotion pass across the mind's surface. The wind whispers softly as it moves over the stream, teasing the water into delicate patterns. These patterns shift and change, reminding you that perception is fluid, that clarity comes and goes, and that the present moment is ever-changing, yet always available. Inhale, hold, exhale. Allow your awareness to follow the movement, tracing the soft ripples of thought and feeling without needing to alter them. Inhale, hold, exhale. Notice the gentle dance of reflection, the calm that arises when observation is patient and kind. Look closely at the water and see both the mountain and the sky intertwined in the reflection. Just as the mountain's steadfast presence supports the stream, your own inner calm supports the clarity of your awareness. Feel how this mirrored imagery echoes your mind, the stillness beneath the ripples, the depth beneath the surface, the light that glimmers even through shadow. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let this visualization deepen your sense of presence, grounding you while opening your awareness to gentle insight. The stream carries the quiet wisdom of observation, that all things, thoughts, feelings, and experiences can be noticed, mirrored, and acknowledged without judgment. As the water flows onward, so too does your awareness move with ease, softening resistance and inviting clarity. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel the serenity of reflection, the tender understanding that presence itself is a mirror of calm, and that your mind, like the stream, can hold both stillness and movement in harmonious balance. The mountain rests beneath an endless sky, its vastness a reminder of timeless presence. The wind grows softer, curling gently around the slopes, carrying no questions now, no stories, only a quiet lull. In this stillness, you are invited to sync your breath with the natural rhythm of the earth, to move in harmony with the mountain and the ground beneath your feet. Inhale, feel the rise of your chest and the gentle expansion of your lungs. Hold. Notice the subtle pause, the calm that exists between breaths. Exhale. Let your body soften, releasing tension through every limb, every muscle, every thought. Inhale, hold, exhale. Each breath becomes a wave, flowing with the land, rising and falling like the hills and valleys, the ridges and streams, the quiet pulse of the earth itself. Allow your awareness to descend through your body, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Feel the weight of your body supported fully, embraced by the ground. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let the spine lengthen, the shoulders melt, the chest open, as if the mountain itself is offering a quiet embrace. Inhale, hold, exhale. With each breath, feel a gentle surrender, a release of all that no longer serves you, all tension that has lingered, all restlessness of the mind. The wind murmurs softly around the peaks, fading gradually into stillness, leaving only the mountain's enduring presence. Imagine your breath as a bridge connecting you to this vast, patient earth. Inhale, hold, exhale. Sense how your body and mind can rest fully, supported and safe, in rhythm with the slow, eternal heartbeat of the natural world. Inhale, hold, exhale. Each cycle of breath, a gentle acknowledgement that you are here, you are supported, you are allowed to rest. As the wind disappears completely, the mountain remains, steady, unshaken, and calm. You are invited to linger in this stillness, to feel your own body softening, your mind slowing, your awareness gently settling into a deep, restful presence. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let the mountain's quiet strength guide you toward inner rest. Inhale, hold, exhale. Each breath a soothing wave, carrying you deeper into calm, into peace, into the gentle embrace of the earth itself. Here, in this union of breath, body, and nature, you are fully present, fully supported, and fully allowed to surrender. The mountain watches silently, offering the comfort of timeless patience as your awareness drifts softly toward profound inner rest. The mountain, vast and timeless, begins to settle into quiet. Its peaks, once sharp against the sky, soften in the gentle embrace of dusk. The ridges, the valleys, the rocks that have stood through countless storms, now pause. Even the strongest, most enduring forms need rest. Even the mountain sleeps. As you listen, imagine the mountain breathing slowly, in and out, its presence shifting from watchful to gentle, from awake to serene. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel your own body mirror this motion, each breath inviting softness, each pause allowing stillness to deepen. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let your muscles ease, your spine lengthen naturally, your chest rise and fall with the ease of a world that knows patience. The mountain's sleep is not absence. It is a conscious surrender, a gentle letting go of tension, of watchfulness, of effort. It does not collapse. It does not vanish. It simply rests in its own presence, confident in the enduring rhythm of life. And so, you are invited to follow this example, to release, to surrender, to allow your mind and body to soften. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let thoughts drift like clouds across a quiet sky, neither clinging nor resisting, simply observed. Notice how the fading light of the mountain casts long, gentle shadows. The slopes are quiet, the ridges still, the streams whispering softly in the distance. Inhale, hold, exhale. Imagine these soft motions enveloping you, carrying a sense of calm and reassurance. Each breath, each pause, each gentle observation draws you closer to the peacefulness that the mountain now embodies. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Allow yourself to trust that stillness is enough, that pause is healing, that surrender is natural. The mountain's heartbeat, subtle yet steadfast, becomes a quiet guide. In its rhythm, there is continuity, safety, and presence. Feel your own heartbeat in tandem, slow and steady, each pulse a reminder that rest is essential, that strength includes softness, and that even enduring beings pause. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let your awareness sink deeper, guided by the mountain's quiet breath, until your body, your mind, and your spirit begin to dissolve into gentle stillness. And now, as the mountain rests fully, allowing the sky to drape it in quiet twilight, you are invited to do the same. Breathe, hold, exhale. Let every tension release, every thought soften, every worry drift away. In this shared rest, you are cradled by timeless presence, wrapped in patience, and guided into the gentle embrace of near sleep. Above the mountain, clouds drift slowly across the sky, their shapes shifting softly, dissolving into one another. Some are wisps, delicate and thin. Others are fuller, rounder, carrying quiet weight. They move without effort, guided by gentle winds, flowing freely across vast spaces. In this endless sky, there is no rush, no judgment, only movement and presence. As you listen, imagine your own thoughts as these clouds. Each one appears in its own time, drifting across the expanse of your mind. Some are light, playful, almost imperceptible. Others carry weight, lingering for a moment before easing onward. Inhale, hold, exhale. Observe them without grasping, without pushing, without labeling. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let each thought float naturally, rising, shifting, and dissolving like clouds passing across the sky. The mountain watches these clouds with quiet patience. It does not attempt to stop them, redirect them, or hold them in place. It merely observes, steady and calm, aware that each cloud belongs exactly where it is in this moment. You are invited to do the same. Notice what arises and allow it to drift, knowing it need not be clung to or controlled. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel tension or worry melting away with each exhale, leaving a wide, open space within your awareness. Notice the subtle play of light on the clouds. Some glow softly with the warmth of the sun, others are shadowed, carrying the coolness of evening. So too with your thoughts. Some bring light, some bring challenge, and all are passing, ephemeral and impermanent. Inhale, hold, exhale. Allow this understanding to ease the mind, to soften the heart, to remind you that nothing must be fixed or solved in this quiet moment. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let awareness float freely, effortless as the drifting clouds. As you watch, a gentle rhythm emerges. Each cloud's movement mirrors your own breathing. Inhale, hold, exhale, rising and falling with ease. The mountain remains steady below, the earth beneath your body solid and supportive, the sky above infinite and calm. In this union, your mind can relax, your body can soften, and your awareness can rest. Inhale, hold, exhale. There is nothing to hold, nothing to chase, nothing to grasp. Only presence, flowing naturally like clouds across the sky. And now, as the clouds drift slowly, dissolving into distant horizons, feel the same gentle movement within yourself. Thoughts may come, but they pass. Emotions may arise, but they soften. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let each passing cloud carry a sense of calm and freedom, leaving behind only spaciousness, quiet, and the serene presence of your own inner sky. As darkness gently settles over the mountain, the night sky slowly unfolds. Stars begin to glimmer, soft points of light scattered across the infinite expanse. Each one carries a quiet, steady presence, a timeless shimmer that has witnessed countless moments, joys, and sorrows. The mountain rests beneath this cosmic canopy, vast and patient, and the listener is invited to rest alongside it, held in the calm embrace of the universe. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel your breath align with the rhythm of the night. Each inhale draws in quiet, cool air. Each exhale releases tension, worry, or lingering thoughts. Inhale, hold, exhale. As you breathe, imagine yourself gazing upward, feeling the gentle weightlessness of being cradled beneath the stars, the vastness of space reflecting the vastness within your own heart and mind. The wind has faded completely now, leaving only the soft whisper of the mountain's presence. And yet, in this stillness, the stars seem to speak, offering reassurance without words. You are part of this, and this is part of you. You are held. You are enough. You may rest. Each point of light seems to pulse softly, like a heartbeat resonating with your own. Inhale, hold, exhale. Allow the sense of connection to deepen, as if the universe itself wraps around you in tender support. Imagine the constellations slowly tracing patterns across the sky. Each flicker and shimmer mirrors the gentle flow of your own thoughts, the ebb and rise of your breath, the subtle waves of feeling in your body. There is no urgency here, no need to act, no need to resolve. Inhale, hold, exhale. Notice the expansive calm this perspective brings, the awareness that your worries are small in the grand scope of existence, that you are safely held in a universe that has endured for eons. Let yourself feel a soft surrender, a letting go into the night. Inhale, hold, exhale. Sense the mountain beneath you, steady and unshakable, the stars above, patient and luminous, and your body softly supported in the present moment. Inhale, hold, exhale. Every breath, every heartbeat, every gentle thought becomes part of a vast, serene rhythm, cradled by the cosmos itself. And now, as the stars shine silently, feel the same calm settle within. Your mind softens, your body melts into support, your awareness becomes a quiet observer of the gentle night. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let the infinite sky, the patient mountain, and the twinkling stars soothe every lingering tension, leaving only quiet, peace, and the gentle knowledge that you are held deeply and completely in this moment. The wind stirs once more, gentle and soft, brushing across the mountain slopes with quiet intention. But tonight, it carries no tales of travelers, no laughter, no sorrow. Its stories have dissolved into stillness, leaving only the tender echo of presence. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel your own mind settling, thoughts floating like leaves on a calm stream, gently moving without urgency, without expectation. The mountain, vast and patient, receives the wind's final whispers without reaction. It stands in serene silence, a quiet sentinel beneath the night sky. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let your awareness mirror this calm, noticing how each exhale releases tension, each inhale draws in the stillness that surrounds you. Inhale, hold, exhale. Sense the soft weight of quiet settling in your body, the gentle pulse of calm flowing through every muscle, every joint, every breath. The wind's movement slows further, curling softly around the ridges, then fading, leaving only the sound of the mountain's presence. Imagine this silence enveloping you, like a warm, gentle blanket that carries no weight, but holds everything you are. Inhale, hold, exhale. Each breath becomes a bridge to inner quiet, a rhythm guiding your mind toward the threshold of sleep. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let the mind rest in the space between thoughts, letting sensations, emotions, and fleeting images pass without grasping. Notice how the mountain's stillness teaches a subtle lesson. Presence itself is enough. There is no need to solve, to plan, or to fix. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let yourself rest in this sufficiency, allowing the awareness of your own calm to expand and deepen. Inhale, hold, exhale. The wind has gone. The mountain remains silent and steady. And in this silence, you are invited to feel the same quiet reflection within yourself. As your body softens and your awareness drifts toward restful surrender, imagine the mountain slopes bathed in gentle moonlight, the night sky stretching endlessly above. Inhale, hold, exhale. With each breath, you sink further into comfort, further into calm, further into a space where sleep is natural, unhurried, and safe. Inhale, hold, exhale. The mountain and the wind have offered guidance, presence, and gentle reflection. Now only quiet remains, holding you tenderly, inviting you to drift into near sleep with ease. And so, as the last wind fades completely, leaving the mountain in profound stillness, let yourself merge with this quiet. Inhale, hold, exhale. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest, the soft beat of your heart, the serene awareness that you are cradled in stillness. Inhale, hold, exhale. Here, in the shared silence of mountain and night, the mind softens, the body surrenders, and you float effortlessly towards sleep, held by presence, patience, and the gentle rhythm of quiet itself. The mountain rests beneath a sky sprinkled with soft starlight, its slopes silent, its peaks serene. In this quiet, there is a gentle connection between the mountain and you, the listener. Though words are unnecessary, a feeling of understanding passes like a warm breeze across the ridges, subtle yet undeniable. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel the steady presence of the mountain beneath your awareness, a silent companion holding you in calm and safety. You are safe, the mountain seems to whisper, not in sound, but in the quiet resonance of its being. The phrase settles into your chest, softening every muscle, every thought, every lingering worry. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let the assurance sink in, grounding you in the present moment, reminding you that here, in this stillness, nothing needs to be done. You are enough. You are complete. You are exactly where you need to be. You are still, it continues, its presence as gentle as the moonlight resting on its slopes. Inhale, hold, exhale. With each breath, allow your body to surrender fully, letting go of tension in your shoulders, your back, your jaw. Let your mind soften, releasing the urge to plan, to analyze, to chase. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel the mountain's quiet patience mirrored within yourself, a steady rhythm of calm that embraces you tenderly, deeply. You are whole, the mountain affirms, a truth not spoken but felt. The sense of completeness radiates through every cell, every nerve, every thought. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let it fill the spaces that often feel restless or empty, letting the stillness become a gentle, sustaining presence. Inhale, hold, exhale. As your awareness merges with the mountain's quiet strength, notice how the body softens further, how the mind drifts lightly, and how your heart senses the gentle embrace of safety and sufficiency. Now, as the starlight glimmers softly and the mountain rests in infinite patience, imagine a shared rhythm forming between you and this ancient presence. Each inhale draws in the mountain's calm. Each exhale releases remaining tension. Inhale, hold, exhale. You are cradled in stillness, connected to a presence that is timeless, steady, and accepting. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel yourself dissolving into the quiet, merging your awareness with the mountains, until the boundary between you softens, until only calm, completeness, and gentle presence remain. And in this serene communion, the listener is held, fully supported, entirely at ease. Inhale, hold, exhale. You are safe. You are still. You are whole. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let these truths sink deeply, guiding you gently toward the next stage of rest, the deeper waves of sleep that await in the heart of silence. The night stretches across the mountain, soft and expansive, wrapping the world in a velvet cloak. Shadows melt into one another, and starlight glimmers faintly, tender and distant. In this vast darkness, there is no need to hold on, no need to do, no need to think. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel yourself gently sinking into the quiet, merging with the night as if the world itself is cradling you. Imagine your body dissolving softly into the contours of the mountain beneath you. Each inhale draws in calm. Each exhale releases all tension. Inhale, hold, exhale. You are weightless, yet grounded, flowing effortlessly with the rhythm of the dark, letting every sensation settle, every thought soften. Inhale, hold, exhale. The night does not demand. It simply holds. And in this holding, you find the deepest comfort, the most tender rest. The stars above shimmer quietly, distant yet familiar, their gentle light reflecting the endless patience of the universe. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let your awareness expand, feeling the infinity of space around you and within you. A boundless embrace that accepts everything you are, everything you have carried, and everything you will release. Inhale, hold, exhale. With each breath, the boundaries between self and night dissolve, leaving only serene, infinite presence. Notice the soft whispers of the dark as it moves around you, the faint rustle of leaves, the gentle hum of the wind, the quiet rhythm of your own heartbeat. Each sound blends with your breathing, creating a soothing symphony of stillness. Inhale, hold, exhale. Allow the night to guide you deeper, encouraging surrender, inviting a peaceful release of all mental tension, all worry, all effort. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel yourself cradled, fully supported, as if the universe itself is holding you in tender patience. Visualize the darkness not as absence, but as presence, soft, welcoming, protective. It flows around you like a gentle tide, carrying away lingering thoughts, dissolving restless energy, leaving only quiet. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let the night carry you gently toward the edge of consciousness, where awareness and rest meet in perfect balance. Inhale, hold, exhale. Every breath deepens the sense of peace. Every moment draws you closer to profound relaxation. And now, as you merge fully with the night, notice the ease in your body, the stillness in your mind, the warmth in your heart. Inhale, hold, exhale. You are part of the vastness, yet entirely safe. You are weightless, yet fully supported. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let the night wrap around you completely, carrying you gently into sleep where dreams are soft and the quiet holds you tenderly until morning light. A soft breeze stirs above the mountain, gentle and tender, carrying the faintest whispers of dreams. These are not urgent or demanding, but delicate threads of hope, curiosity, and imagination, floating freely across the night sky. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel yourself breathing in the quiet rhythm of this wind, allowing it to move through your awareness with ease and grace. Imagine the wind lifting each dream, each hope, carrying it lightly over peaks and valleys, over trees and streams, scattering it across starlit expanses. Some are bright and playful, sparkling like morning dew. Others are calm and steady, like embers glowing softly in the dark. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let these dreams brush gently against your consciousness, neither clinging nor resisting, simply moving with the tender currents of the night. The mountain rests below, silent yet attentive, receiving the wind's gentle offerings. You, too, are invited to receive them, to feel their subtle presence without needing to act, change, or judge. Inhale, hold, exhale. Each thought, each dream, each hope drifts past like clouds across a calm sky, leaving space for stillness, for quiet, for the gentle embrace of night. Inhale, hold, exhale. Allow your body to soften further, your mind to settle, your awareness to float in harmony with the drifting wind. Notice how the wind moves effortlessly, never forcing, never clinging, simply carrying what comes its way. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let this movement guide you, a tender invitation to release control and simply drift. Your breath becomes a mirror of the wind's rhythm. Inhale, hold, exhale, rising and falling gently, soothingly, carrying you closer to the threshold of sleep. Feel the lightness of your thoughts as they mingle with the breeze. Some may shimmer brightly, others fade quietly. All are part of the vast, gentle dance of presence and imagination. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let yourself be carried along with the current, moving softly toward peaceful slumber, embraced by the mountain below, the night above, and the wind all around. Inhale, hold, exhale. As the wind slows, its whispers growing fainter, feel the dreams settle into a gentle hush, their essence lingering softly in your mind. Inhale, hold, exhale. You are floating, cradled by air and earth, held tenderly between mountain and sky. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let each breath guide you deeper, allowing imagination, hope, and serenity to dissolve seamlessly into the quiet, creating a smooth passage into sleep. And now, as the wind fades completely, the mountain remains, silent and steady, the stars glimmering faintly above. Inhale, hold, exhale. You are at peace. You are safe. You are ready to drift fully into rest, carried gently by the last whisper of the night. The mountain lies in quiet repose beneath the starlit sky, still and patient. The wind has faded entirely, leaving only soft shadows and a gentle sense of presence. Inhale, hold, exhale. Allow yourself to feel the steady rhythm of your body, the rise and fall of your chest, the gentle beat of your heart, the natural flow of life within you. With each breath, notice how your body softens more deeply. Inhale, hold, exhale. Your shoulders melt, your back relaxes, your limbs feel weightless. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let the rise and fall of your breath become a comforting guide, each cycle drawing you further into calm, each pause allowing your mind to settle more fully. Imagine your awareness as a gentle wave, ebbing and flowing with your breath. Inhale, hold, exhale. Each inhale brings a quiet expansion, a sense of lightness and space. Each exhale carries away the last remnants of tension, lingering thoughts, and gentle worries. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let your awareness soften, merging with the stillness of the mountain, the calm of the night, the infinite patience of the stars above. As you breathe, notice how the quiet deepens, how the world around you fades into soft shadow and silence. Inhale, hold, exhale. The mountain and the night hold you tenderly, and you are safe, completely supported, and entirely at ease. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel each breath lengthening, deepening, a gentle invitation to surrender, to release, to let go. The air is still yet alive with calm. Inhale, hold, exhale. Each movement of your chest, each soft rustle of air, carries you further into inner silence. Inhale, hold, exhale. Allow the mind to drift, like a cloud floating slowly across a darkened sky, effortless and unhurried. Inhale, hold, exhale. Feel yourself merging with this quiet, your awareness dissolving gently into presence, into stillness, into sleep. There is no need to force anything, no need to awaken or strive. Inhale, hold, exhale. Simply be. The mountain remains steady beneath you, the stars glimmer faintly above, and you are cradled in the tender embrace of the universe. Inhale, hold, exhale. Each breath softens into the next. Each moment of awareness melts seamlessly into the next, until you are floating effortlessly on a gentle current of calm. And now, as your breath flows naturally, unhurried and deep, let yourself drift. Inhale, hold, exhale. There is only quiet, only presence, only gentle stillness. No sound, no thought, no effort. Just the tender unfolding of rest, carrying you fully into deep, peaceful sleep. Inhale, hold, exhale. The mountain watches silently, The night glows faintly, and you are at peace.